Talking about surrogacy in Iran, you're not alone. Most of couples every year they turn to Iran for legal, ethical, and well-managed surrogacy. So, before taking that step, it's more important to understand how law it works in Iran and what makes sense to choose Iran as an option.
Legal status and eligibility.
Surrogacy in Iran is legal. It's open to heterosexual married couples, but there is some limits about other couples. For example, single individuals or same-sex couple, they cannot go for surrogacy under Iranian law. But foreign married couples, they can qualify. And also there is some rules that if you're not married but you're a heterosexual couple, you can go through surrogacy. But before the baby delivery, you can take, approve, and certify your marriage certification.
Who can be a surrogate?
The surrogate mother also must meet some certain criteria. The surrogate mother should have had a successful and healthy pregnancy. She should have had that experience. Also, surrogate mother should be under good condition, good medical and healthy situation and condition. If she gets married, we should have had the written consent of her husband. But while the medical side is clear, the law doesn't spell out every possible scenario.
The contract and legal framework.
A formal surrogacy contract is mandatory because it sets out everyone's rights and responsibilities in there. The intended parent, the surrogate mother, and if applicable, the donor. But even with the contract, just remember that Iran doesn't have yet a single national law that's covering all cases. So that's the reason that working with an experienced agency and professional expert is needed for you, for avoiding to all misunderstanding and also helping you in all the steps of law and paperwork.
Religion and culture.
Now, this is where Iran really stands apart. In an Islamic country with a lot of leading religious scholars, which they all accept and approve the surrogacy for heterosexual couples, married couples, because it helps, it's a way that it's a compassionate way that helps couple to grow their family, to have children and, grow Islam. So that's the reason that all of them, with their fatwas, they accept and approve the surrogacy. But socially, it's still sensitive. For some groups of Islam, there is any doubt about this, but no worries about anything. It is legally approved by the Islamic law of Iran.
For international couples.
Well, Iran is one of the few Middle Eastern countries where the foreign couples and international patients can go through the surrogacy. Agencies, often hospitals and clinics, they will coordinate for every stage of surrogacy, from the IVF process, from the embryo transfer to baby birth, and also the baby birth certificate and baby or baby's passport and exit permission. But international procedure always come with extra paperwork, so it is necessary to confirm the embassy rules, all the documents and translation. So all document and paperwork will be done by the agency for baby or babies travel safe to home.
Practical tips.
If you're considering Iran as a surrogacy location, so here is the quick tips for you. The first one is choosing an agency or clinic who is very professional and experienced and famous in surrogacy with satisfied patient and more success rate, which is familiar with both local and international cases. Second, make sure that the formal contract will cover all the medical and financial details. The third one is making sure and taking paper and consent of the surrogate mother and her husband if required. Understanding how the baby birth certificate and also about the exit permission and passport will be handled. Every details, every steps, you should know and understand all the steps. And the last one, always talk and consult with a lawyer who knows Iranian well and also who knows about international families and these rules. But remember, Even in a supportive team and legal steps, being careful is more important than ever.
In summary,
So, here is the big picture. Surrogacy in Iran is legally recognized, religiously supported, and also it's medically accessible. It makes real hope for couples who are facing the infertility. But beside all the medical history, the success rate depends on understanding the law, preparing all the documents, and also choosing the good partner to guide you in all the steps. If you'd like to know more about the surrogacy procedure and all the emotional, cultural, everything, every detail about infertility and surrogacy, please check our previous video about a silence that no one talk about, surrogacy.